So there's been another tragedy, another shooting incident where a man went into a predominantly Black area in Jacksonville, Florida, and shot several people. And I want to talk about hate today. As you know, I'm Elliott Connie, and on this Therapist React series, I cover topics happening in the news and the mental health aspects of those topics. Unfortunately, this weekend, one of the biggest news stories was this particular shooting, and some of the aspects of this shooting are worth talking about. So what happened was this man got weapons that he legally obtained these weapons. First thing he did on this morning was he went to a historically Black college, Edward Waters University or Waders University, not sure how to pronounce it, where he put on a bulletproof vest and then he drove to a Dollar General and assassinated several people. His weapons had swastikas on them, and from looking at his lifestyle and social media content, he was an overt racist and did not like, according to one story, not just Black people, but anybody that wasn't white. I want to talk about this level of hate. I think we live in a time where hate is becoming normalized, and we have incidents like this happening more and more often. I really believe that hate should be a mental health disorder. Like, people can have whatever thoughts and beliefs they want to have. I think that's just part of being human. But when your thoughts and beliefs cause you to hate to such a degree that you're willing to take human lives that you don't even know, I think it crosses a line. And now we're into an area where someone needs treatment and someone needs help. It's really frustrating that these things happen with legally obtained weapons here in America. It's really frustrating that when a person of color commits a crime, that's like, we need to put up walls. We need to, punish that person harshly. But when a white person commits a crime like this, we ask ourselves, how is the system failing these people? The truth is, we need more protection from people with this kind of hatred in their heart. For some reason, here in America, those protections are not afforded to us. This is not the first time in recent years where there's been a racially motivated attack. I mean, it happened in Buffalo, New York. It happened at a church in South Carolina, and other examples. I'll tell you a quick story on how something else happened, and I wish that these protections were afforded us in America. But a few years ago, I was traveling to New Zealand to give a lecture. And just before we boarded the plane, there was a mass shooting near Christchurch, New Zealand, that took several lives. And you could hear the people's phones going off as we were sitting on the plane and then ultimately flying to New Zealand. Flight was probably, 15 hours, let's say. It was a long flight. And when I landed in New Zealand, a good buddy of mine named Paul picked me up to take me to the hotel where the event was going to be. And on the radio, the then Prime Minister of New Zealand had already put a temporary ban on assault weapons to stop shootings. I was there for about a week, and when I was leaving, that temporary ban was already made permanent. Everyone who had an assault weapon had to turn the assault weapon in or face charges. And that's how swiftly they moved to protect the citizens in New Zealand. Now, I am not an anti-gun person, but I am an anti-hate person. And it makes me scared that we have this much hate and this many guns in society, and someone can legally obtain a weapon and create this kind of madness, hurt, and tragedy. And there doesn't seem to be anything done about it. I'm not saying that we need to do what New Zealand did and ban all weapons, but I am saying we need to do something so that we are protected, because hate is a very vicious illness that, as you can see, comes with very significant consequences that cost human lives. So, do I know what the answer is? Of course I don't. But I do know we need to have these conversations, and I hope that people would be open to even it here in a video like this. If you see someone with this level of hate, help them, talk to them. If you see somebody's social media content, and you guys, I know you see it because I see it on my personal Facebook pages. I see people with insane and extreme levels of hate. They need help, and we need to reach out to them so that other deaths and destructions do not happen. I'd love to hear your comments. Even if you're mad and you think Elliott is an anti-gun person, which I'm not, leave a comment. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this story. I'd love to hear your response to this video. I'd love to engage you in a dialogue. That's the whole purpose of the Therapist Reacts platform. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. I can't continue to make these videos without your support. It means the world to me. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell to make sure you get notified every time we post a video in the Therapist React series, which is every single day, Monday through Friday. Love y'all. Thanks for being here, and let's make this world a more kind and loving place.